Two inaugural NRLW teams face off this Sunday in the Dragons and the Roosters. I'm Paul Grzadka, joined by someone who's played for both of these teams in Shontelle Stowers. And Shonny, what about those plucky Dragons? Major underdogs against the Knights, but they got the job done and away from home.
They did, and it was a gritty effort, wasn't it? Again, in the dying minutes, we had Tyler King opening up the game, finishing off the game, we should say, connecting really well with Racing McGregor, getting that ball really smart to her winger, Kimmy Hunt, who got 2 tries in the dying moments.
I wanted to ask you about Tyler King because that's when the game really changed. She came on the field, obviously, 3-time Olympian, 2-time gold medalist. Just what a difference does it make to the side?
I mean, has she had a moment to breathe before?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. And that just shows what a professional she is.
Yeah.
But she really changed the game. They've had a little bit of struggle in their attack before she came back, it feels like. And now their combo is working really well and they're in flow. And I think the Dragons are just going to go better and better every season, every game. Yeah.
Let's turn to the Roosters. It was a tough match against the West Tigers last week. The final scoreline not really reflecting how close the game actually was. Been a bit of a difficult start to the year for Sydney because they've won 2 out of 3, but I wouldn't say they've done it in convincing fashion.
Yes, that's the word. They haven't been convincing wins. They're not looking like the first class playing team we're used to seeing. So they're doing a little bit of experimenting. I don't think they've quite found their flow. But they are getting there. It's just not as convincing as we're used to seeing.
Yeah, a few injuries haven't helped them. You talked about Amber Hall last week. She was a late inclusion into the starting side, added some punch. That rotation with her and Otessa Poulet on the left edge, it's causing a bit of havoc to opponents. They're tough to tackle. Yeah,
both of them are tough to tackle. They do play very different ways. I feel like Amber Hall is a player that you just know you have to be on your toes the entire time. She can just run over anybody she wants, so you have to get many people in that tackle. And Otessa Poulet is really good with her lines. She's an outstanding light runner.
Yeah, I'll be keen to see which way they go, who's starting, because they seem to change it up a bit. I mentioned that these two of our original teams. They've met 7 times in NRLW history. Roosters have won 5 of those occasions. Do you think they can continue this trend? Can the Dragons cause an upset? They are at home.
I think the Dragons are going to cause an upset. They would have found some confidence. They now know how deep they can dig. And they're going to use it. They've felt it. They're going to use it.
Halves combination, Tyler King starting this week. It's a big boost. All right, thanks, Shonny.
Thank you.
If you want to see this match live, simply go to nrl.com/tickets. If you can't get to the game, you can still watch it on Channel 9, Foxtel, Sky New Zealand or KO. Kickoff is at 12 p.m.